Tracking the week, on Monday, the federal government said it is no longer paying subsidy on premium motor spirit (PMS), popularly known as petrol. The group managing director of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL), Mele Kyari, disclosed this to State House correspondents in Abuja, saying, contrary to insinuations on social media, the federal government was no longer paying subsidy to any person or group for bringing petroleum products into the country. He said, "We understand why marketers are unable to import. We hope that they begin to do so very quickly, and these are some of the interventions government is making. There is no subsidy." Kyari further stated that the pockets of low queues witnessed across some states recently are due to bad roads that had made transporters divert the products to other routes. Moving the products from southern depot into the northern part of the country takes them much longer time now than it used to be, he said. Also on Monday, a high court in Lagos State sentenced Drambi Vandi, a suspended assistant superintendent of police (ASP) involved in killing Bolanle Rahim, a lawyer, to death by hanging. In her ruling on Monday, October 9, the trial judge Ibironke Harrison convicted Vandi of a count charge of murder for the death of the pregnant lawyer. According to Harrison, the prosecution established its case beyond reasonable doubt. The judge concluded that the offender shot the victim at close range. On April 3, it was reported that a Lagos High Court dismissed the no-case submission filed by Vandi, who was accused of killing the Lagos-based lawyer. Vandi was said to have shot and killed Rahim on December 25, 2022, while she was returning from church. He was subsequently arraigned before the court days after the Police Service Commission (PSC) approved his immediate suspension. On Tuesday, the National Examinations Council (NECO) released the 2023 Senior School Certificate Examination (SSCE) 58 days after the final paper was written on August 11. Registrar of NECO, Professor Dantane Ibrahim Wushishi, who announced the result at a press briefing in Minna, Niger State, said the 2023 SSCE was the best in recent years. He gave a breakdown of candidates' performance, saying 737,308 candidates, representing 61.60% of the total number of applicants, scored 5 credits and above, including mathematics and English. Wushishi disclosed that a total of 1,196,985 students, comprising 616,398 males and 580,587 females, sat for the exam, out of which 1,013,611 candidates scored 5 credits and above, irrespective of maths and English, representing 84.68%. The 2023 SSCE internal examination was conducted from Monday 10th July to Friday 11th August 2023, while marking exercise commenced from Wednesday 30th August to Friday 15th September 2023. Also on Tuesday, a petrol-loaded tanker fell around Stadium Bridge in Wodoju-Elegba, Surulere in Lagos State. This was disclosed in a statement made available to Galaxy News by the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA. According to the statement, the accident occurred as a result of brake failure on the part of the truck. Relevant agencies, which included the SEMA Response Unit and the Lagos State Fire Service, were immediately called to the accident scene to prevent fire explosion. The driver, Sefiu Adamu, was arrested and handed over to the police for further investigation. On Wednesday, the body of benchers advised newly wigged lawyers to put into practice the ethical and moral obligations of a lawyer that has been imbibed in them during their training. Chairman of the benches, Mary Peter Odili, gave the advice at the call to bar ceremony of the July 2023 bar final examination set held in Abuja on Wednesday. Peter Odili urged the lawyers to always act civilly and ethically with clients in the courtroom, in the bar, and with other officers. She charged them to acquaint themselves with the rules of professional conduct for legal practitioners. Speaking on the general performance of the July 2023 bar final examination results, the Director General, Nigerian Law School, Issa Shiroma, said a total of 1,666 people participated at the examination, but only 1,085 passed. Shiroma assured that the institution remains the gatekeeper of legal profession, pledging that teachers and administrators will continue to uphold the standard and integrity of the bar. The Nigerian Senate urged the federal government to deploy troops and other security apparatus to immediately bring an end to insurgency and banditry in Niger State and other parts of North Central. This resolution was moved following the debate on a motion sponsored by Senator Sani Musa, representing Niger East. During the debate, he noted that for about 7 years, Niger East district of the state has come under multiple, constant and deadly attacks by heartless and venomous men of the Boko Haram who are always heavily armed with sophisticated and dangerous weapons, unleashing their terror on the people. The motion was seconded by Senator Abba Moro, representing Benue Northeast, who called for a review of all interventions made by the Senate since the Ninth Assembly. On Thursday, President Bola Tinubu approved the appointment of Ola Olukoyede as the executive chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. Ajurin Gilali, the special advisor to the president on media and publicity, disclosed this in a statement in Abuja. It said the appointment is for a renewable term of 4 years in the first instance, pending Senate's confirmation. Olukoyede, according to him, is a lawyer with over 22 years of experience as a regulatory compliance consultant and specialist in fraud management and corporate intelligence. He has extensive experience in the operations of the EFCC, having previously served executive chairman as the chief of staff to the executive chairman of the commission from 2016 to 2018 and secretary to the commission from 2018 to 2023. Ngilali said Olukoyede's appointment followed the resignation of the suspended executive chairman of EFCC, Abdulrasheed Bawa. Still on Thursday, the Senate suspended all legislative activities till Tuesday next week in honor of a member of the House of Representatives, Abdulkadir Jelani Dambuga, who represented Issa Sabon Federal Constituency and died on Wednesday after a brief illness. At the resumed plenary of the Red Chamber on Thursday, the Senate's Majority Leader, Senator Okpeyemi Bamidele, informed the senators of the unfortunate incident, a development that led to solemnity in the chamber. Correspondent Kunle Oju reported that, in line with the culture and traditions of the National Assembly, a minute's silence was observed in honor of the deceased, while the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, announced the suspension of plenary till next week. Prior to this development, the Senate's Majority Leader, Senator Okpeyemi Bamidele, had informed the Senate of the decision of Senator Ifeanyi Uba of the Young Progressive Party, YPP, to move to the All Progressives Congress, APC. And on Friday, President Bola Tinubu approved the appointment of new chief executive officers of some agencies and parastatals under the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment. In a statement released by the President's Special Advisor Media and Publicity, Ajurin Gilali, the appointment is in line with the President's resolve to base Nigeria's economic revival on the foundation of trade expansion through small, medium, and large-scale industry facilitation in the country. The appointees, whose appointments take immediate effect, are Hussaini Ishaq Magaji San for Corporate Affairs Commission, Afiz Ogunoluwatoye for Industrial Trade Fund (ITF), Kamar Bakri for the National Sugar Development Council (NSDC), Olufemi Ogunyemi for Nigeria Export Processing Zone Authority (NEBZA), and Nonye Ayeni for Nigeria Export Promotion Council (NEPC), among others. The statement added that President Bola Tinubu expects all new appointees in this sector to optimally deliver in accordance with the new key performing indicating benchmarks as established by the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment. Lastly, on Friday, the National Publicity Secretary of the Lamidi Apapa-led faction of the Labour Party LP, Abayomi Arabambi, alleged some discrepancies in the academic certificate of the party's presidential candidate, Peter Obi. Addressing a press conference in Abuja on Friday, Arabambi alleged that Obi had different names on his credentials from the University of Nigeria Nsukka UNN and the National Youth Service Corps NYSC discharge certificate. The National Publicity Secretary alleged that Obi had been using his senior brother's certificate and name all this while. This act he described as dubious, deceitful and misleading to Nigerians and the world at large. Arabambi further condemned the action of the Labour Party presidential candidate on the World Press Conference on Wednesday, October 11, 2023, where he accused President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of using fake identity. According to Arabambi, Obi's action declared war against the president and threatened his life for exposing the discrepancy in his credentials. And that is it on Tracking the Week.